all the Latin American countries. As a matter of fact, all over the world. So that's one. It's a social. That's we created as a social business. We didn't create microcredit to make money for ourselves. We don't make a penny out of microcredit. Some people have used this idea of microcredit in the wrong way. They want to make money out of the poor people by microcredit. That's the wrong kind of microcredit. We kind of condemn them. That's not the idea. We should be creating microcredit as a social business, a business to help people by providing financing to the people who did not have the financing. And we don't want to make personal money out of this business. So this is what. And then we created healthcare programs as a social business. So we have hospital, we have health clinics, we have digital healthcare system where anybody can have a call to a doctor. There's a call centers of doctors. From any remote place, you can make a call and get all the services and so on. So we have a digital, it's a social business. We don't want to make money out of this. We have many products that we produce, like we have a joint venture with Danone to produce special kind of yogurt to address the problem of malnutrition among the children without any intention of making any money, neither. And we want to make money from it. All we want the children get out of the malnutrition, all the micronutrients which are missing in vitamin, iron, zinc, iodine, etc. And now it's being adopted in like India. One country which has taken in a big way is France. France has adopted lots of social businesses, including creating the next Olympic 2024, which will be held in Paris, will be a social business Olympic. So that's a fantastic idea that we are working together with France to do that. And many other countries, in Italy, USA, we have the microcredit programs and social business programs and so on. So the ideas are spreading. There are 87 social business centers, Yunus social business center around the world in 34 countries. So many countries have done that. So we have annual gatherings and discuss the theoretical issues, practical issues, financial issues, and so on. So anyway, I'll stop.
La segunda pregunta, maestro Yunus, decir que ha llegado el fin de la banca tradicional y la hegemonía de los fintechs.
Yeah, traditional banks for me, and this the way I've been explaining it many times ever since 42 years, we're saying, is designed the wrong way. That is a banking system which is based on the principle: the more you have, the more you get. And that because the very principle that they follow is a wrong principle. I said we can create an entire banking system on the reverse principle. The less you are, we will provide you financing because you have nothing. And that's what the microcredit is. Microcredit is based on that principle. If you have nothing, you get the highest value. So we do that, and that's why millions of people who have nothing, we provide the financing, they start entrepreneurship, they become entrepreneurs, and then we focus on women because they are deprived from many things. So 97% of our borrowers in microcredit in Bangladesh are women. And the whole women situation in Bangladesh completely changed because we connected them with the financing. And now we are doing it in the United States. In the United States, we run programs in 24 cities. And there's 15 cities with 24 branches. We have 140,000 borrowers, 100% women. So we focus on women. So this is the kind of we challenge all banking. The banking system has to be redesigned. It should be available to everybody, from the richest to the poorest. Emphasis with the poorest. Richest doesn't need to finance. They already have lots of money. What is needed is better for people. So we said we should be creating a chain of social business financing institutions, or what we call micro-entrepreneurial banks. Micro-entrepreneur is social entrepreneur. We don't want to create banks to make money. If you create banks for making money, then you put it to the rich, because you make lots of money with the rich. Because in one check, you get a lot of money. If you try to do it with the poor people, They have tiny, tiny little money. Will have so many people, but so nobody's interested in doing it. They want to do big, big money by one check, and they're the richest people. If you're a billionaire, I'll come in first to help you do that. Give you another billion to make money. So that's not what the business we want to create. We want to create social business to change the world, to change people's life, not my life. Not a separate one. It's a common interest idea. So this is the kind of redesigning that banking system. If you are designing, as I said, build new roads, one of the elements of the new roads is change the whole banking system. Until you change the banking system, society will never change. Thank you.
Negocios sociales para cambiar la vida de las personas. Potentísimo realmente. Tercera pregunta, doctor Yunus. Esta pandemia que tanto sufrimiento esta pandemia que tanto sufrimiento está trayendo a la humanidad, ¿diría usted que exige la construcción de un nuevo modelo económico?
Yeah, pandemic gives us an opportunity. This is what I'm focusing on. Because now you're not going to office, you're not spending time on the traffic jam, you're not spending time on the unnecessary meetings after meetings after meetings. You're home most of the time, and we are homebound. So we have plenty of time to think. Rethink all the things that we have done and see what the wrong things we have done. So this is a good occasion to build new system. That's when you say new model, I was saying that's what I was trying to say. You have to revisit everything. What should be the idea of business? What is a business? What is the idea of banking? We have to change everything. What is the legal system? Now the legal system is favoring the rich people. Legal system doesn't support the poor people because they are abandoned. So how to redesign the legal system so that it protects the poor people and makes people, indigenous people, completely ignored. They have nothing compared to mainstream people. Why can't they do the separate stream? That one is the mainstream and the other is a sub-stream. Why don't we have one stream and involve everybody? What will be the education system? We have to change the education. The education system is pushing to go to the old ones. We will be stuck. We will be finished. That's why it is. That's how it became the most endangered species on this planet. So why should we follow that thing? So education system has to be designed where we'll be addressing the issues, not just giving marks how much you remember things, how much you do things. What is it? We'll encourage young people to imagine, not just follow what it is. Imagine what kind of world you would like to have. Imagination is a big power. Young people, imagine the wildest thing you can do, what kind of world you have. Imagine that. If you keep on imagining collectively, individually, imagining that world will happen. If you imagine, it will happen. If you don't imagine, it will never happen. So why don't we imagine? Today we don't encourage young people to imagine. We're just forcing them what it is. That's not what it is. Imagination is the thing. That's why the science fiction is so important. Science fiction is all imagination. But the more the people get glued to the science fiction, because it trickles your mind, then the scientists say, why not? Let's do that. And in the science fiction, they were saying, we can go to the moon. Let's do that. This is the way we do that. This is the way we do that. And the scientists said, maybe we should do that. And they came out with it, and we went to the moon because we imagined that. Now we say, let's imagine we go to another star. Forget about this star. Let's do that. And now we are preparing for that. How to go to the planet. Then we go out of this planetary system and go to another planetary system and so on. So this is how imagination leads us that day. Now if you go on learning about what you do every day, then you'll never come to the future. Building future is completely different than what we do every day. Thank you.
Muchísimas gracias, muchas gracias de verdad al doctor Muhammad Yunus, no solo por su brillante...
Well, I look forward to visiting you someday.
Claro que sí.
Again.
Claro que sí. You're going to be welcome. Bueno, Gracias por su conferencia y por su disposición a responder las preguntas, y permítanos ahora presentar con el afecto y respeto de siempre de nuestra universidad. César Acuña Peralta ostenta un postdoctorado en Comunicación, Educación y Cultura por la Universidad Santo Tomás de Colombia. Es doctor en Educación por la Universidad Complutense de Madrid. Magíster en Administración de la Educación por la Universidad de Lima. Magíster en Dirección Universitaria por la Universidad de Los Andes de Colombia. Bachiller en Ingeniería Química e Ingeniero Químico por la Universidad Nacional de Trujillo. En cuanto a los reconocimientos que ha obtenido, destacan doctorados honoris causa en la Universidad de Educación La Cantuta o por la Universidad de Educación La Cantuta, Universidad Toribio Rodríguez de Mendoza y Universidad de Ucayali. Ha recibido distinción como embajador de la paz otorgada por la Federación para la Paz Universal en el año 2010, condecoración primer grado de Libertador Simón Bolívar, distinción honorífica de la Universidad Nacional de Trujillo, Gran Cruz de la Orden Isabela Católica, distinción otorgada por el rey Juan Carlos I de España en Madrid en el año 2008, y medalla de oro otorgada por la Universidad Johannes Kepler, Linz, Austria, en 2004. Ya está entre nosotros en este espacio virtual de aprendizaje en el marco de las celebraciones de nuestro 29º aniversario institucional, el fundador de nuestra Casa Superior de Estudios, doctor César Acuña Peralta. Adelante.
Muchas gracias, Vicente.
Gracias. Muchas gracias.
Primero, mi agradecimiento a nuestro Premio Nobel, Muhammad Yunus, por acompañarnos en esta celebración muy especial. Muy especial porque hoy cumplimos 29 años. 29 años sirviendo a jóvenes, 29 años trabajando por jóvenes y 29 años transformando mente de los jóvenes. Yo quiero reiterar mi agradecimiento y decirle a nuestro Premio Nobel, Muhammad, que nuestra currícula está orientado al bien común. Está orientado al bien común. Y que nuestra filosofía coincide con su filosofía. Somos una universidad innovadora, que formamos profesionales emprendedores y con rostro humano. La verdad me ha encantado escucharlo y digo qué coincidencia. Y acabo de descubrir, Lavallejo es una empresa social. Lavallejo es una empresa social porque aborda problemas sociales y aborda el problema social de la educación. Qué orgullo, qué satisfacción de saber con el pensamiento de Muhammad que somos una empresa social y que estamos abordando un problema social que es la educación. Y qué alegría, qué satisfacción saber que también coincidimos con Muhammad. Pero que